Imagine waking up where mountains meet the ocean, sunsets feel painted by hand, and your backyard looks like a movie set. Sounds like a fantasy? Nope. It's real life in some of America's most stunning cities. Did you know there's a US city with more breweries than traffic lights? Or one where the skyline literally sparkles with volcano views? What if your dream home wasn't a mansion, but a lifestyle wrapped in beauty? Which cities make everyday life feel like a postcard? And where can you actually live in paradise? Let's count down the 10 most beautiful cities to live in America. Number 10. Denver, Colorado. Picture this: a city where the skyline kisses the Rockies, and every weekend feels like an invitation to hike, ski, or sip craft beer on a patio drenched in golden sunlight. That's Denver, America's mile-high marvel perched 5,280 feet above sea level. Living here is like having Colorado's greatest hits right outside your window. One minute, you're working downtown. The next, you're kayaking the Platte River or snowboarding in Breckenridge just 90 minutes away. That kind of duality is Denver's magic trick. Urban edge meets mountain soul. But don't let the rugged vibe fool you. This city's booming. The population has surged past 715,000, up nearly 20% in a decade. And it's young. The median age is just 34, making it one of the most youthful, energetic cities in the US. Plus, with over 300 days of sunshine a year, it's sunnier than San Diego. Yes, really. And then there's the vibe. Cool without trying. Street art explodes across Rhino District walls. Union Station. It's not just a train hub, it's a social playground with indie bookshops, bars, and that TikTok-famous oyster bar. Plus, Denver's obsession with craft beer is next level. 150-plus breweries make this the Napa Valley of hops. Of course, beauty comes at a price. The median home price sits around $610,000, but locals say it's worth every penny when your backyard looks like a Bob Ross painting. Whether it's the pink and orange alpenglow reflecting off Mount Evans or that first snowfall frosting the city like powdered sugar, Denver doesn't just impress, it stuns. Number 9. Asheville, North Carolina. Asheville isn't just a city, it's a living, breathing piece of art tucked between the Blue Ridge Mountains like a well-kept secret. Imagine waking up every day to a misty mountain skyline that looks like it was painted in watercolor. The air smells like pine and roasted coffee, and downtown hums with live banjos, street artists, and the irresistible scent of biscuits. This place has soul, serious, quirky, heart-tugging soul. With a population of just under 100,000, Asheville manages to feel like both a mountain retreat and a cultural hotspot. The median home price sits around $450,000, more affordable than major metros but still reflective of its rising popularity. People are moving here not just for the views but for the lifestyle. The average commute? Just 19 minutes. Compare that to LA's 53-minute car crawl and you're already winning. Asheville is the kind of town where a brewery crawl means sipping a sour ale inside a converted church, then wandering into a bookstore that sells handmade soap and poetry slams. And the nature? The Blue Ridge Parkway is your backyard highway, serving up 469 miles of jaw-dropping drives. Want waterfalls? Hike to Looking Glass Falls. Prefer jazz and farm to table? Just stroll downtown. And did I mention Biltmore? It's America's largest privately owned home, and yes, you can picnic on its estate like royalty. Asheville blends the rustic with the refined in a way few cities can. It's mountain magic with a bohemian twist, a place where barefoot hikers and bearded poets coexist under Appalachian skies. Living here isn't just peaceful, it's poetically wild. Number 8. Boston, Massachusetts. Boston is that rare city where cobblestone charm and cutting-edge cool walk hand in hand, like Paul Revere texting from a tech startup. Living here feels like you're time-traveling between centuries. One moment you're crossing a bridge built in 1793, the next you're cruising through a biotech corridor shaping the future of medicine. This isn't just a city, it's a dynamic brainchild of history and innovation. With just under 700,000 residents, Boston punches way above its weight in cultural muscle. And it's walkable, super walkable. In fact, 41% of Bostonians walk or take public transit to work, making it one of the greenest commuting cities in America. You can stroll from Beacon Hill's gaslit streets to Fenway Park in under 30 minutes, catching a Red Sox game in a stadium older than sliced bread. But it's not all powdered wigs and baked beans. Boston's culinary scene is on fire, literally. From sizzling North End pasta to oyster shooters at the seaport, this city feeds the body as much as the mind. Sure, the cost of living is spicy. The median home price hovers around $690,000, but you're paying for access to world-class hospitals, theater, tech jobs, and let's be real, clam chowder that'll make you emotional. And then there's fall. Oh, fall. The city bursts into flame with orange and crimson leaves, and the Charles River reflects it all like a mirror. Even snowfall here feels cinematic. Boston isn't just beautiful, it's emotionally rich. It challenges you, hugs you, and makes you proud to be part of its living legacy. It's not the biggest city, but it just might be the boldest. Number 7. San Diego, California. Living in San Diego is like stepping into a postcard you never want to leave. Every day feels like summer. The sunsets look photoshopped, and your hardest decision is whether to surf or sip margaritas. With 1.4 million residents, is California's laid-back superstar, offering big city perks without the LA chaos. First off, the weather. San Diego averages 266 sunny days a year, with mild temps that rarely break 85 degrees Fahrenheit or dip below 50 degrees Fahrenheit. It's like Earth made this place to flex. You can brunch outdoors in January, jog next to dolphins in April, and hike through canyons by July, all without changing zip codes. Neighborhoods here are characters in their own right. There's La Jolla, with its dramatic cliffs and seals sunbathing like influencers. North Park, an artsy explosion of murals, microbreweries, and record stores. And Coronado Island, a pastel dream of Victorian architecture and white sand beaches that practically demand a rom-com. Yes, the median home price is steep, around $930,000, but the lifestyle return is massive. From kayaking in sea caves to street tacos that make you question reality, San Diego turns everyday moments into mini vacations. Even the airport is conveniently 5 minutes from downtown. Like, who does that? Plus, there's a strong job market powered by biotech, defense, and tourism. And the city's diversity is real. You'll hear Spanish, Tagalog, and Vietnamese in a single stroll. It's a cultural mosaic wrapped in sunshine. San Diego isn't just pretty, it's effortlessly cool. It's the city where flip-flops are formal wear, fish tacos are gospel, and the ocean is never more than 20 minutes away. If paradise had a zip code, this would be it. Number 6. Charleston, South Carolina. Charleston is the kind of city that feels like it was designed for daydreams. Picture horse-drawn carriages gliding past pastel-colored mansions, gas lanterns flickering at dusk, and cobblestone streets whispering stories from the 1700s. Charleston doesn't just show you beauty, it immerses you in it. Every corner looks like a movie set, from Rainbow Row's sherbet-hued homes to the live oaks draped in Spanish moss at White Point Garden. But don't let the old world charm fool you. Charleston pulses with modern magic too. Its culinary scene is pure Southern gold, blending shrimp and grits with Michelin-worthy flair. There are over 1,700 restaurants in the metro area, and many locals will proudly tell you that you can't find a bad meal here. Add in art walks, jazz bars, and a community that lives for porch sitting and storytelling, and you've got a place that feels like home the moment you arrive. Nature? Oh, it's next level. Folly Beach and Sullivan's Island are just minutes away, giving residents front row seats to sunrise surfing and dolphin sightings. The metro population is around 850,000, and it's growing fast because everyone wants a piece of this low-country paradise. Yes, housing has climbed. The average home now costs around $530,000. But compared to similar coastal cities, Charleston still feels like a bargain. And with its top-rated walkability, southern hospitality, and almost cinematic atmosphere, it's no surprise this city is often ranked one of America's most livable and lovable places. Number 5. Santa Barbara, California. Santa Barbara is like a living postcard. If that postcard came to life, handed you a glass of wine, and said, "Stay forever." Nestled between the rugged Santa Ynez Mountains and the glittering Pacific, This city feels like a perfect coastal secret you almost don't want to share. With red tile roofs, white stucco buildings, and swaying palm trees, the architecture has a dreamy Spanish Revival elegance that makes even a grocery store run feel cinematic. But it's not just stunning, it's serene. The air smells like ocean salt and jasmine. Locals move with the calm confidence of people who know they live somewhere truly special. The average temperature? A ridiculous 72 Fahrenheit year-round, making this one of the most climate-perfect cities in America. And when it comes to education, arts, and wellness, Santa Barbara hits all the right notes. You've got farmers markets almost every day, beach yoga, boutique galleries, and a wine country just 40 minutes inland. And the beaches? Butterfly Beach in Arroyo Burro could be straight out of a luxury travel catalog. With a population around 88,000, it offers big beauty in a small, close-knit package. Of course, beauty has its price. The median home value here tops $1.5 million, and rents average around $3,500 per month. But residents argue you're not just paying for a home, you're paying to live inside a masterpiece. Santa Barbara doesn't rush. It doesn't scream. It whispers elegance with every sunrise, every surf break, every lazy stroll down State Street. If California had a crown jewel, this would be it. Number 4, Sedona, Arizona. Sedona looks like it was sculpted by the gods and then dipped in firelight. This isn't just a city, it's a spiritual experience wrapped in red rock and glowing sunsets. Tucked in Arizona's high desert, Sedona rises like a mirage of crimson cliffs, twisted pine forests, and winding canyons that feel almost otherworldly. Living here feels like being cradled by the earth itself. What sets Sedona apart? The energy. Literally. The town is famous for its vortex sites, places believed to radiate powerful healing energy. Whether you're a believer or just enchanted by the view, the spiritual vibe is impossible to ignore. You'll find yoga studios tucked between art galleries, crystal shops beside organic cafes, and people who traded corporate chaos for peace, nature, and soul. The city has just over 9,700 residents, which makes it feel intimate and sacred, almost like a hidden sanctuary. And while it draws over 3 million tourists annually, locals enjoy hiking 200-plus trails, kayaking Oak Creek, or gazing at stars in Arizona's crystal-clear skies. Real estate, it's not cheap. The median home price hovers near $990,000, and demand keeps growing as retirees and remote workers fall under its spell. But you're not just buying a home. You're buying panoramic views of Cathedral Rock and Thunder Mountain outside your window. Sedona doesn't just offer beauty, it offers stillness. It slows you down, centers you, and leaves you breathless. In a world spinning fast, Sedona is where you remember how to breathe again. Number 3. Malibu, California. Malibu isn't just a city, it's a dream sequence with ocean spray. Tucked along 27 miles of Pacific coastline, Malibu is where mountains meet the sea, where surfers ride dawn waves and celebrities sip espresso at roadside cafes. It's the definition of California cool, and living here feels like stepping into a sunlit fantasy you never want to wake up from. But Malibu's beauty isn't just skin deep, it's cinematic. Picture golden cliffs plunging into turquoise waters, dolphins flipping just offshore, and that iconic Pacific Coast Highway curling along the coast like a ribbon of freedom. Even the air here smells expensive, salty, clean, tinged with blooming jasmine and sea breeze. And let's talk views. Homes perched on hillsides offer million-dollar sunsets nightly, literally. The median home price in Malibu is over $3.5 million, with oceanfront estates easily reaching $10 million and beyond. With a population of just around 10,400, Malibu feels more like a private seaside village than a city. Despite the high price tag, residents get peace, privacy, and proximity to both nature and LA's glittering energy just 30 miles away. Surfers, artists, moguls, and free spirits coexist here in sun-drenched harmony. From the scenic bluffs of Point Dume to the soft sands of Zuma Beach, every corner of Malibu whispers luxury, calm, and creative energy. It's where barefoot afternoons melt into wine-soaked evenings, and every moment feels cinematic. In Malibu, beauty isn't just a backdrop, it's a way of life. Number 2. Honolulu, Hawaii. Imagine living where winter doesn't exist, where the ocean is your neighbor, and every morning feels like a scene from a tropical movie. Welcome to Honolulu, the heart of Hawaii and a living, breathing postcard. This city isn't just beautiful, it's spiritually stunning. From the emerald cliffs of Diamond Head to the soft curl of waves on Waikiki Beach, Honolulu radiates island magic with every breeze. But it's more than palm trees and hula skirts. Honolulu is a bustling urban paradise with a population of nearly 1 million in the metro area. It's a cultural fusion zone, where East meets West in everything from architecture to cuisine. You can grab a sushi roll, a plate of loco moco, and Korean BBQ all on the same block. What's surprising? Honolulu is also one of the healthiest and happiest cities in the US. The weather averages a perfect 78 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, and residents enjoy ocean swims, mountain hikes, and poke bowls under plumeria trees, like it's normal life. Oh, and speaking of hikes, Manoa Falls and Makapu'u Point serve jaw-dropping views just minutes from the city center. Homes here don't come cheap. Median prices are over $825,000, and even modest condos can crack six figures. But locals say what you gain in peace, beauty, and spirit is priceless. There's a reason so many visitors come for a week and end up staying a lifetime. In Honolulu, life doesn't rush. It flows, like the tide, like the ukulele songs drifting across the breeze, like the joy of living in paradise. Number 1. Seattle, Washington. Seattle is where nature and innovation shake hands and share a cup of coffee, probably from a quirky indie cafe with views of Mount Rainier. It's a city of bold contrasts, rugged and refined, green and gray, chill and electric. You don't just live in Seattle, you experience it, like a poem written in clouds and rain, punctuated by moments of jaw-dropping clarity. Towering evergreens line city streets, while ferries glide across the glistening Puget Sound. The population of 750,000 swells with creative minds, engineers, artists, baristas, and musicians, all hustling under the misty sky. It rains, sure, 152 days a year in fact, but when the sun breaks through, the entire city glows like it's been polished by nature itself. Seattle's beauty isn't loud, it's layered. Gasworks Park overlooks the skyline with industrial art, while Cary Park delivers that classic postcard view. Want adventure? You're 1 hour from alpine snow and 2 from coastal serenity. The backdrop? The Olympic and Cascade Mountains cradle this city like protective giants. And it's smart here. Really smart. Amazon, Microsoft, and countless startups thrive in the city's tech corridor. The median home price hovers around $875,000, and rents push $2,400 a month. But the quality of life? Sky high. In Seattle, even cloudy days feel profound. It's a place where rain isn't an inconvenience, it's part of the poetry. And for those who crave beauty with depth, energy with edge, and nature that lives in your backyard, Seattle isn't just the most beautiful city in America, it's the most soulful.